Yeah, good day. I think both Tuesday and Thursday practice, I think our guys came out to try to get better, which is a good sign.
Coach, you let Rowe sling one. What did you think about that whole sequence right there?
To be honest, it was better than I thought, which is disappointing. I was hoping it'd be horrible, but it was actually better than I thought.
So is that like a maybe? I know he asked you on Saturday if he could play quarterback at any point. So did it go from a hard no to a soft maybe?
Oh no, still a hard no. Yeah, still a hard. He still could not play quarterback.
Where are you guys progressing, would you say, from start to now?
I think it's the little things, right? The scheme is going to naturally progress. That's part of practicing. I think the progressions that you'll see is our guys running to the ball, right? Just more naturally. It's not, oh crap, I have to remember to run to the ball. It's turn and run to the ball. That split second's the difference between good and great effort they're starting to show. And then communication, right? We really challenged the guys after last practice because we had 2 defensive busts in the red zone period, which gave up free access touchdowns of communicating, right? So what drill did we do today? Big play. They're tired. They're exhausted. They ran a 50-yard sprint. And what do they have to do when they're tired? Communicate. And the defense made 3 stops in that period out of 4, which is phenomenal because that's a defense backs against the wall period.
A lot of guys have been held out in recent practices. Anybody with like a significant injury, scholarship players?
No, we're just being protective with them. We monitor GPS numbers every day, and if a kid hits a certain number, right, then we go get his hamstrings tested or his quads tested, right, to make sure that he is actually functionally at a 90% or higher, roughly, depending on what the medical staff says. So kids that don't have that same strength, there's a deficit, right, we try to hold out and protect from themselves.
So what's the team speed like then when you look at those numbers compared to what you previously done?
Yeah, I mean, I've been happy with the team speed. Obviously, it's slowly going to decrease as these practices keep building, and that's part of spring ball is you make people push through it. In season, it'll be a different mindset. It'll be how hard can we push, and then we have to hit a point where we have to get them back to top speed on Saturday. We really don't have that game to try to give them that rest necessary to re-hit the top speed right now. So we're really just trying to push and push while being safe, as you can see by us holding out some players.
You're almost done. You got about a week left. Are you pleased with where you've come?
Yeah, the thing I'm most pleased about is the camaraderie of the team. When you bring in so many people, you guys can see it out here. You can see the passion and the energy these guys have, and they look like they genuinely enjoy each other. And that's really what I'm most pleased with is just how the team's coming together as one.
You talk, communication coming together, but the D line, it just seems like you said. Getting those stops, and yes, the whole defense is there, but just your thoughts of how the D line has come along from day one until now.
Yeah, our edges, our defensive end position. We're pretty good at that position, and we're versatile. Those guys can play inside. Those guys can play outside. We can put 4 of them on the field at one time, which we've done. It goes back to what I said a couple weeks ago. There's not a better place in the country to play defensive end than here. What we do and how we play that position, this is going to showcase you. And there'll be times 4 of those guys are on the field at the same time this year.
Your take on Garen Stansbury and where he's been for a guy that was out for a whole year, basically?
Yeah, he's gotten better every single day. His length is noticeable. He causes quarterback problems just because of his length. And then going back to how we play our ends so far up the field and aggressive, he gets in passing lanes because of his length. And you can see him get more and more comfortable being physical at that position because the way we play our ends, you have to be able to play physical because we play you so aggressive that you have to be such a physical player to stop the run, and you can see his growth every single day.
Coach, how do you think the defense has been able to defend the run just so far in the past few weeks?
I think when they fit it right, when one person does it wrong, poorly. And that goes back to the discipline, the detail, and the communication of where's your help at, right? Are you forcing this run? Are you spilling this run? Do you want it to get to a spill safety? Do you want to get it to a corner cat? Are we moving the front correctly? Goes back to everybody just being on the same page.
That play where Trenton hit Chavin on that corner touchdown, what'd you see there?
Yeah, to be honest, I couldn't even remember that one specifically. I usually watch the O-line a lot in practice on pass pro calls, right? I like to watch the pass pro in practice, and I'll coach the quarterbacks off the tape. Some reps to the quarterbacks, but not all of them.
A lot of high school prospects out here today, which is nothing new, but we also saw that group of police officers that looked like they were really enjoying their time. What's the story behind them?
Yeah, we just want to engage in the community as a whole. We've invited professors out here. We've invited police officers. We've invited high school coaches. We've invited you guys, right? We've invited a lot of people out here because this is this city's football team, right? So we want this city to be involved. We want the police officers, we want the teachers, we want the coaches, we want the media to see what we have going on. We're not trying to hide anything. We're not scared of how we coach. We're not scared of how we treat young men, right? We coach them hard, but we coach them right.
And you got winning the Masters this weekend.
Oh, is that a rhetorical question? I'm not even going to answer that question because everybody should know who's going to win the Masters. I think he has a lead right now, right? Right, close to the lead. Is he -3? -3 right now? Yeah, I'm dialed. I'm dialed.